All I want Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is SWIATEK versus Veronika KUDERMETOVA in the semi-finals of Madrid. Cannot wait for this one. It's going to be an exciting match, and thank you to everyone for tuning in as always. Of course, great to have everyone here. SWIATEK is the big favorite, of course, and she is the favorite for the title. Aryna Sabalenka, the Australian Open champion, made the final earlier today. So whoever wins this match will face her in the final on Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Is when the final is going to be. We've got a lot of people in the chat. The multi is, how's it going, Fazan? It's all good. How is it going with you? We'll have the score, so live score and live play-by-play commentary. Get your comments in as well, and we'll address all the comments and questions and queries. 90% of you have gone for SWIATEK so far, nearly 400 votes. So clearly, she is a big favorite with you guys as well. Lexi as well, great to have you here. Henu. Who else is in the chat? Peaches, Anuj, Dutchy, Lucy, Leah as well, Cedric, Ghost. Yeah, guys, get involved in the chat. Let's get it going. Marty says, feel much better today. Thanks for asking. No problem at all. Glad to hear you're feeling better. It will be Iga Swiatek to start off on serve. Score will be up very shortly. And, interestingly, it's not... doesn't look very packed, the crowd or the stadium. Very surprising. I'd say some of the crowds have not been as big as you would expect for some of the matches. Serve into the backhand of KUDERMETOVA, backhand into the net from the Russian. So Iga Swiatek on the board straight away, 15-love. Big win as well, of course, for Jan Struff against Stefanos Tsitsipas before this match, which is why this one started late. Good serve into the forehand from Swiatek from the ad side. Forehand to forehand here. Down the middle of the court go both players. Forehand from KUDERMETOVA, tries to go big cross court, finds the net, so 30-love. Yeah, Struff probably with a career best performance, in all honesty, against Stefanos Tsitsipas. And I have to say, well, I say career best performance is 3-3 now, the head-to-head between the two. So it's not as if he hasn't beaten him in the past. But 3-setter there as well. Will we get 3 sets in this match? As the serve from Swiatek goes long. Second serve coming up. Serve into the backhand. KUDERMETOVA goes down the middle with the backhand. Forehand cross on Swiatek. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Swiatek with a forehand. Slice from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand into in from Swiatek. Slice from KUDERMETOVA is in. Deep into court. Backhand cross on Swiatek. Backhand to backhand again. KUDERMETOVA finds the net though. And again, it's an easy win for Swiatek on that service point. Just struggling to... early doors here anyway, put down her marker and really push Swiatek. Yeah, exactly. The multi says, I mean, I would say it's because it's late, but Iga is so popular, so I was expecting fans to stick around. Yeah, she's the world number 1, so surprising. Anyway, block return from KUDERMETOVA, backhand on the line from Swiatek, forehand down the middle, backhand down the middle from KUDERMETOVA is long, and it's an easy hold to allow for Swiatek, so a fantastic start for the world number 1 and the pole. And KUDERMETOVA will be under pressure now straight away in this semi-final, as she will be feeling like she needs to hold pretty damn quickly. And comfortably as well. Also, a few new members as well joined, actually. Alkis Piskas, thank you very much for tuning in, for not only tuning in, but also for becoming a member. Pokemon as well, Sheila Gray, Jamie Alegria. So fantastic to have all you guys become members. We've actually had quite a few new members recently, so great to have you guys here. And if you are a member, of course, you get access to some cool perks, and one of those perks is the emojis that we have on the channel. One of them is Iga Swiatek Yazda, as the Swiatek fans would say. Serve into the backhand of Swiatek was in, but of Call is out. So second serve coming up. In her Armani outfit. Second serve into the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand here. Or KUDERMETOVA goes long with the forehand. There's a big return from SWIATEK, but KUDERMETOVA, I think she's struggling a little bit with the pace of SWIATEK in the ground stroke exchanges. In the ground stroke exchanges, she is struggling big time. Shot tolerance isn't quite there at the moment. Goes down the tee though. Oh, I thought she painted the line. I thought it was an ace, but she's just missed it. So second serve coming up. Second serve is a double fault. Clips the top of the net cord and just dribbles wide. Love 30. This is the worst possible start for Veronika KUDERMETOVA. Is it KUDERMETOVA or KUDERMETOVA? I think it's KUDERMETOVA, isn't it? Let me know. I'd imagine it's KUDERMETOVA. There we go. All good backhand to backhand exchange here now. Great depth on SWIATEK. KUDERMETOVA gets lucky with a net cord. We're still in the rally though. Great in forehand from SWIATEK. Comes forward to a short ball. Comes to the net. And she doesn't need to volley because the approach is good enough cross court. Backhand into the net from KUDERMETOVA. So SWIATEK love 40. And she has 3 breakpoint opportunities. Serve out wide. Backhand from SWIATEK is in. Backhand from KUDERMETOVA is fantastic. Much better from her. Good serve out wide. Drags SWIATEK out. The backhand from SWIATEK was angled, but very, very short. And KUDERMETOVA finds a good angle on the backhand to finish off the point with the first strike after her serve. Malty says simple black kit for Iga tonight. Like it. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Both players actually in all black. KUDERMETOVA in all black, plus also a black cap. SWIATEK with a little bit of a contrast with the white shoes and white baseball cap. KUDERMETOVA's got black trainers or shoes and black cap as well. So she's, in all black. Second serve into the back of SWIATEK's massive return. Slice from KUDERMETOVA. Slice from SWIATEK as she approaches the net. Oh, it's a good pass from KUDERMETOVA. SWIATEK actually got a racket on it, but can only volley into the net. That's one part of her game that she is looking to improve. And it's definitely not she's definitely not the finished article when it comes to her net game. The approach was pretty good. Slice into the backhand side, but the backhand from KUDERMETOVA down the line was a pretty well struck one, and SWIATEK looked a bit awkward at the net with the forehand volley. So 2 breakpoints saved. SWIATEK has another one though. Served on a tee, forehand into out from SWIATEK. Good depth, steps in, goes back another line. She does get the break. SWIATEK 2 love here. She gets the early break of serve. KUDERMETOVA was trying to batter off, and in the end though, SWIATEK just way too strong. Very, very good from SWIATEK. It's just impressive, isn't it? She's so good. She comes out the block so quickly, and it's so impressive to see her attack from the off. Malty says Yazda. Yeah, Yazda indeed. You got 2 love SWIATEK. Serve into the net from the pole. Second serve coming up. Second serve goes into the forehand of KUDERMETOVA. KUDERMETOVA, sorry, even in the forehand from SWIATEK. Didn't need to hit it. And it goes long, so love 15. Mistake from SWIATEK. Or backhand to backhand exchange here. Oh, KUDERMETOVA misses an easy backhand. Serve. Oh, long. Here we go, 15-all. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand on the middle is in from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand to forehand here. Really good exchange. Wow, massive forehand from KUDERMETOVA. And it's a winner. SWIATEK can't get anywhere near that. That's beautifully struck. Really, really impressive from KUDERMETOVA, sticking with SWIATEK in the forehand to forehand exchange. She comes out on top. Serve out wide into the backhand. Good backhand from KUDERMETOVA. Oh, the backhand had good depth, but then the forehand from KUDERMETOVA goes long, 30-all. She's trying to push it. She knows that if the scoreboard gets away from her in this first set, it's going to be very, very tough to recover. SWIATEK is a very good front runner. She's very, very good when it comes to being in front in sets and matches, and tends to then dominate. Good serve into the body. Backhand is good from KUDERMETOVA. Good depth. Backhand down the middle. Forehand into out from SWIATEK. Slice from KUDERMETOVA. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Oh, backhand from KUDERMETOVA goes long, 40-30. Very interesting. So game point here. Serve into the forehand of KUDERMETOVA. The forehand goes long from the Russian. SWIATEK does hold 3-love in this opening set. And she is still that break up. She consolidates the break beautifully in the end. It's been a pretty comfortable opening few games for SWIATEK. Very impressive. Yeah, the multi says looking at their previous meetings so far. Yeah. SWIATEK just looking good. Right. Interesting little sit down, not being rushed at all, just taking their time. Taking their time. Okay, here we go. KUDERMETOVA. Love 3, trying to look to get on the board. Here we go. Love 3. She's got to get on the board here, surely. Double break in the first set is pretty much done, you'd say, at 4-love. She's shown some flashes. She needs to just put together some points here. String some points together, gain some momentum. Second serve into the backhand of SWIATEK. Good depth down the middle. Backhand to backhand here now. Slice from KUDERMETOVA. Backhand on the line from SWIATEK is too good. The slice from KUDERMETOVA just didn't quite penetrate through the court, and on a clay court, it's got to be spot on, because if it's not, it just sits up. And someone of SWIATEK's ability and skill on the backhand and forehand side can really pounce, and that's exactly what she did there. Got low, just swatted it away down the line for a winner. Love 15. Serve out wide, backhand from SWIATEK's good. In forehand from KUDERMETOVA is good. Forehand to forehand here. Backhand down the middle from KUDERMETOVA. Good depth, is it? Oh, the call is out. I have to say she's looked pretty close to the lines in a lot of these calls that have been given as out. And yeah, it's a good call. It is out. Very good call. Just interesting to see how KUDERMETOVA looks going forward for the rest of this set anyway. Serve into the forehand, forehand to forehand. Forehand though from KUDERMETOVA, rushed a little bit. Good depth on the return from SWIATEK, and the forehand finds the net. So love 43 breakpoint opportunities here for Iga Swiatek. A chance to go a double break up. KUDERMETOVA struggling on her serve big time here. Struggling to cause Swiatek problems on her serve. Backhand down the middle from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand to forehand here now. Oh, Swiatek's just missed it. Tried to go down the line with the forehand and finish off the point. She just missed it. KUDERMETOVA is talking to her box. She's saying something. She's not happy with something. The multi says, I bet the umpires love the Hawkeye Madrid not having to constantly get out of that chair. Yeah, agreed. I'm not sure why they don't have Hawkeye at the French Open or Roland Garros. I think they should do it at all clay tournaments. If they've got the capabilities, then why not? I get the fact that you can, look at the mark and that's fine, but sometimes, even looking at the mark can be a little bit subjective. So it's just better to have that Hawkeye as a precaution. Anyway, good second serve, forehand from Swiatek finds the net. So that's 2 breakpoint opportunities saved, exactly the same as the first service game that KUDERMETOVA had, where she was love 40 down, brought it back to 30-40. But in that service game, she then lost the point at 30-40 and got broken. Now, can she change the story here? Can she flip the script and take herself to juice and give herself a chance? Serve out wide to the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand on the line from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand on the line from KUDERMETOVA's massive. Steps in, and she doesn't need to hit a short ball because the backhand from Swiatek doesn't make its way over the net. So very, very good from her. Much better. We need to see more of this from the Russian juice. Number 12 seed KUDERMETOVA, and a lot of people wouldn't have really picked her to be the one to make the semi-finals. I definitely didn't. Dutchy says, hi, everybody. Hi, Dutchy. How you doing? Juice here needs a good second serve, or good first serve even. She finds the first serve down the tee. The backhand from Swiatek goes wide, so it is unreturnable from Swiatek, and it's a much-needed 3-point advantage and game point KUDERMETOVA. If there's anyone in the chat who's Russian or knows how to pronounce the names properly, let me know whether KUDERMETOVA is right. I should probably go on the WTA site. In fact, I'll just go on the WTA website. That's the one good thing about their site. They actually have something that shows you. It's like a sound icon, and you can listen to how their names are said. The players say it themselves. Good surge on a tee, though, from KUDERMETOVA. The forehand from Swiatek goes long. 2 big serves from her, and she is finally on the board. And she'll take a little bit of, well, she'll take a lot of, I think she'll take a lot of confidence from that. KUDERMETOVA. Oh, so it's KUDERMETOVA. Okay, so easy. Okay, so I'll just listen to it. It's KUDERMETOVA. So it's not KUDERMETOVA, it's KUDERMETOVA. 3-1. Swiatek. Max says, hey, Fazan and everyone. Hi, Max, how you doing? Second serve, backhand from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand from Swiatek is massive into out. on the forehand side, 15 love. So I actually thought it was going to be KUDERMETOVA, but I just listened to her now. I'm just going to listen to it again. She says KUDERMETOVA. Yeah, KUDERMETOVA. Hmm. Yeah, Max says KUDERMETOVA avoids the bagel in the first set. Yeah. Yeah, that's something, right, against Swiatek. Yeah, the multi says good hold of Veronika. Yeah, it was a good hold. She just hopefully that gives her a bit of confidence in this first set to make it competitive at least. And at the moment, I feel like everyone's like Yazda eager because she's just a wrecking ball. Good second serve into the backhand of KUDERMETOVA, and then a good in-to-win forehand from Swiatek has KUDERMETOVA on the stretch, and the forehand slice finds the net from the Russian. So 30 love. Multi says Igor will get the bagel in a second. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Wouldn't surprise me. 90% of you have gone for Iga Swiatek to win, by the way. No real surprises there, of course. $30 love. Serve is long from Swiatek. Dutchy says, I'm melting in Alberta, or in the Alberta, Canada heat, Fazan. Ah. Well, it's good, isn't it? It's good. You want a bit of heat. Second serve. Backhand down the middle from KUDERMETOVA. Goes long, though. So 40 love. Yeah, here in the UK, it's been a bit on and off. It's definitely getting warmer, but it's been raining a lot. It's been raining a lot. Like a lot more than you'd kind of want, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's not been great, to be honest with you. The forecast isn't looking good for the next few days either, but still warmer, I guess, so I can't complain. 40 love. Served on the tee from Swiatek is in, clips the back of the service box. KUDERMETOVA is going to challenge it. She doesn't think it's in. She's gone back to her return position. And she's pretty confident by the looks of it. And it is out. That's a really good call. Very good challenge. The Maltese says, us Maltese want the opposite. It's always hot. We like a bit of rain at times. Okay. Yeah, complete opposite of. I mean, it's to be fair though, when it gets really hot here in the UK, everyone complains as well. It's like, can't win. There's only like a very specific weather that the people here in the UK don't complain about. Backhand to backhand, Swiatek makes the mistake. So 40-15. And I would say here in the UK, people only don't complain when it's about, I'd say, 21 to 23 degrees centigrade. Degrees Celsius, sorry, even 21 to 23, 24 degrees Celsius, and with a light breeze, and that's perfect. And then people in the UK won't complain. Otherwise, they'll complain for some reason. It's too hot, too cold, too windy, something. It's just, yeah, I think we just like to moan about the weather. It actually says 30 degrees Celsius here right now and very, very dry. Yeah, that's pretty warm, to be honest, isn't it? Splash your face with some water, Dutchy. Have a water gun fight. Schmelting not happy with something. There's barely anyone in the crowd. Second serve here, 40-15. Second serve is a kick serve into the backhand of KUDERMETOVA. Forehand down the line from Swiatek. Backhand cross from the Russian. Backhand down the line from Swiatek. Forehand to forehand here now. On the stretch goes KUDERMETOVA. Great forehand on the stretch. Great depth. Forehand to forehand again. Down the line goes Swiatek. That's really good. Slice from KUDERMETOVA at the angle. And she reads. Oh, what a miss. She did so well there, KUDERMETOVA. She was defending beautifully, and then Swiatek goes backhand cross. KUDERMETOVA reads it, and she has the open court. She doesn't need to nail it like that. All she needs to do is just get it into the open court. She does nail it, just misses the baseline. So it is a hold for Swiatek, and she does consolidate the break yet again. But at least we're starting to see some more competitive points, and KUDERMETOVA is starting to get a feel into this match, with Swiatek still dominating. Multi says, my goodness, get your fans and windows open while scorching hot. Dutchy says, I have my fan on and cooling towels, Multis. Max says, I'm doing good for Zan. To the left, everything that Ego owns, their trophies in the box to the left. Thank you, Beyonce, very good. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please do remember to hit that like button. It's a big thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you anything, I promise. Just helps us out with the algorithm. I can see we've got 73 likes. That's fantastic. Let's get to 100 as soon as possible. Also, do subscribe if you're new as well. Liking and subscribing just helps us with the algorithm, helps us to grow, and just means that you get alerted to any new new content that we upload. Of course, we do a lot of live stream watch alongs like this, and plus analysis videos, draw previews, etc., etc. So get involved with that as well. And there's a lot of content on here for all different types of tennis fans. So you won't be disappointed, I promise, if you do subscribe. And it's free anyway, so why not? Later on, if you look at some of the videos and like, oh, don't really fancy this, you can always unsubscribe. But if you subscribe, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Max, I don't know how I was able to connect that song and Ego, if I'm being honest. That's okay. So 4-1 up here. KUDERMETOVA looking to keep it just the single break. I think KUDERMETOVA is showing some positive signs here that she can potentially make something happen here, but I think SWIATEK, she's going to have to drop her level a little bit, I think, as well. Served on the tee, backhand into the net from SWIATEK. She needs a lot of first serves as well, KUDERMETOVA, and she finds one there. Makes a massive difference. Return isn't made. Unreturnable, 15-love. Max, as I thought Stefanos would have won the match between him and Struff, but I didn't really watch the match. Yeah, same, to be honest with you. I know the head-to-head was 3-2 to Tsitsipas, so it's not like the head-to-head was dominated by him, but now it's 3-all. Jan-Lennard Struff, though, is a very underrated player. He has the tools to trouble most players on tour, but he's just very, very inconsistent. I watched him play at Wimbledon versus Medvedev, and he's a dangerous player. He is. Good second serve from KUDERMETOVA down the tee. Massive forehand for the 1+ shot from the Russian. SWIATEK misses the forehand. She looks at the surface. I think she's clipped the baseline. It is 30-love. A very good start to the service game here. But yeah, I think Jan-Lennard Struff is a very, very good, solid player anyway. I think his abilities are a lot higher than his ranking, is what I would say. Good serve on the tee from KUDERMETOVA again. Great return, though, from SWIATEK. Loopy, 1+ shot from KUDERMETOVA. She's on the defensive here. Massive forehand into in from SWIATEK, and the slice from KUDERMETOVA finds the net. Really good offensive return from SWIATEK, and return point overall from the world number one. And it is 30-15. 30-15. Served on the tee from KUDERMETOVA. Then goes backhand down the middle. Forehand into in from SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand here. Down the middle goes SWIATEK again. Backhand is long from KUDERMETOVA. 30-all. Just got to be careful here. She was at 30-love. She was looking pretty solid. Looked like it might be a pretty easy hold for once. And instead, though, at 30-all now, this point becomes very, very pivotal. She doesn't want to have to save another break point. Serve finds the net. Second serve coming up here at 30-all and 1-4 here for Veronika KUDERMETOVA. Second serve goes into the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand cross. Forehand down the middle from KUDERMETOVA. Forehand from SWIATEK is good, and into the forehand corner as they trade forehands here. Down the line goes SWIATEK, though. Backhand cross from KUDERMETOVA. SWIATEK steps in, goes backhand down the line. It's massive from SWIATEK, and she does manage to induce the error from KUDERMETOVA. It's a forehand slice. Defensively, she's struggling to slice on that forehand, and it goes into the net. So that does mean another breakpoint opportunity here for Iga Swiatek to get the double break. Very, very impressive stuff. Got to say, she's looking good here, Swiatek. Can KUDERMETOVA batter off again? Serve out wide, backhand cross, backhand down the line from KUDERMETOVA, comes to the net. Oh, what happened there? Completely wrong-footed. It's almost like she just didn't quite get to the net quick enough, and she didn't transition quick enough, and the forehand from Swiatek was almost down the middle of the court, honestly. I think she just guessed wrong. And she does break 5-1. A breadstick is looking like it's on the cards here. Swiatek will serve for the set. Kudermetova, I think it wasn't the worst tactics to come to the net, but the approach wasn't good enough. I think really she gave up because she thought the approach wasn't good enough, but actually would have had a chance. Would have had a chance in the net if she just adjusted herself correctly there. But anyway, 5-1. Swiatek serving for the set. Serve into the body of Kudermetova, and it's a good deep return. Forehand down the middle from Swiatek. Slice, drop shot from Swiatek. Oh, really good from Kudermetova. She gets there. Swiatek, to be fair, the disguise is pretty good from Swiatek, but just didn't quite execute it well enough, the drop shot. And it ends up being very, very floaty. To be fair, a very good get from Kudermetova, and just places it down the line for a clean winner. Caresses it into the corner. Love 15. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand to the middle from Swiatek. Good depth. Backhand from Kudermetova. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from Swiatek. Cross court as well. Great depth. And she does get the error from Kudermetova, who finds the net 15 all. Yeah, Swiatek just looking too strong right now. It's looking too strong. Serve from Swiatek goes out wide, or drags Kudermetova out. Forehand down the line though. It's loopy, so Kudermetova gets there with the backhand down the line. The forehand crossover from Swiatek is ridiculously good. Swats it away cross court. Beautiful. What a shot from Iga Swiatek. Massive. Absolutely massive. Swiatek at 30-15 here, 2 points away from this first set. Serve finds the net cord. Second serve coming up. Second serve goes into the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand to backhand here. Great backhands from both players. Forehand from Swiatek finds the net though. Interesting. So 30 all. Could there be a little bit of a twist here at the end of this first set? Yeah, the Maltese says beautiful. Serve out wide is long from Swiatek. Big opportunity here for Kudermetova to attack the second serve here. Swiatek with the second serve goes into the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand down the middle. Then goes backhand cross. Backhand to backhand here. Great backhand from Kudermetova. She does get the error from Swiatek, who goes backhand into the net. That's better from Kudermetova. Good angles there on the backhand side. She's got the ground strokes to she does have the ground strokes to trouble Swiatek when she's timing the ball well, but that's just not happening. It's just not happening, even consistently enough. That level of consistency is just not quite there, but she has a little opening here. The serve is long from Swiatek, so second serve to attack and potentially get one of those breaks of serve back and stretch out this first set. Second serve, backhand cross from Kudermetova, backhand on the line from Swiatek's massive. Was a good get from Kudermetova. Short ball for Swiatek to attack. Goes forehand cross. Kudermetova reads it. Good slice. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Kudermetova. Oh, it's the open court. And I have to say, it was really good defensive work from Kudermetova. Swiatek kept her composure really well there. You have to say, beautifully done. Really, really impressive from Swiatek. Hey, Peaches, how you doing? Just moving Kudermetova around left and right, getting it to stretch, making it uncomfortable, and in the end, an easy put away. Malty says the point of the match so far. Yeah, hard to disagree. Hard to disagree. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand to forehand here. Massive forehands from both players. Then down the line goes Kudermetova. Backhand down the middle from Swiatek. Massive forehand from Kudermetova. She is hitting the forehands like snipers at the moment. She just missed it though. Swiatek advantage, and it is set point. Peach is touching you everywhere. Everywhere. It's the Matrix. Right, advantage and set point here for Iga Swiatek. Serve got out wide as a kick serve and it's missed. Second serve coming up. Oh, good second serve from Swiatek. Backhand to backhand. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. Or forehand slice from Kudermetova goes wide. It is a hold 6-1 Swiatek. Very, very impressive from her. I have to say, she gets the breadstick. Kudermetova, though, she did show some signs. She shows some flashes of what she's capable of in that first set. She's going to have to try and piece that together more consistently in the second set, and then we could have a competitive set on our match. Sorry, competitive set on our hands in this match. Yeah, the multi says Polish Bakery Open Breadstick. Yeah, guys, nearly 200 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really, really do appreciate your support. Remember to that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. It's a big thumbs up button. And do subscribe if you are new. It's a big red button. Doesn't cost you anything. And really does help us out. So much appreciated. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, Kudermetova just needs to win those juice games, that's for sure. And also needs to hold better. She says, "Sorry, but these eager matches are starting to get boring. I want some competition, a little fight. Come on, Kudermetova." No, I agree with the competition part. I think Swiatek's just too strong, so you just gotta make sure that, look, I have to be honest, I think Kudermetova just needs to be better on serve. Says, "Yes, Peaches." Marty says, "I'm an eager fan," and I agree. Love her, but when she is stealing everyone, it's boring. Mm, okay. Yeah. Thing is, I agree with everyone in the chat. Look, Eager winning, even for Eager fans, is fantastic. I mean, I guess it's great for Eager fan because you know what? She just steamrolls everyone and wins and has all the accolades. But surely you want to see some, exciting matches, some close matches. That's the thing. That's what's been good about this year is that Iga has competition in Sabalenka, Rybakina, and Krejcikova when she plays those players anyway. We'll see because it looks like she's going to win this match. Can Sabalenka though challenge her on the clay? In Stuttgart, it wasn't really much of a challenge. In Madrid, could it be? We'll see. The multi says, "Okay, I'll admit I find it a bit entertaining when Iga is winning one side." Yeah, because everyone's like, "The bakery's open. The bakery's open. He has the, he has the." Fair enough. But yeah, classic. Anyway, here you go. I think Kudermetova's got a serve is long. Second serve coming up. Second serve, forehand cross from Świątek's good. Massive, massive, massive second serve return. Forehand slice into the net. This comment. Oh, God. Right, love 15. Serve into the forehand of Świątek. Forehand goes wide from Świątek. Hopefully Świątek lifts her level, but Kudermetova plays the best tennis she's able to play. If she does, I think it could be good. Serve into the backhand of Świątek. Backhand goes long. That's 15. Okay. Oh, second serve. The backhand from Świątek goes long. 40-15. Definitely a let off there for Kudermetova. It's Alcaraz versus Chorich. And we got Karatsev versus Struff. I mean, who would have predicted Karatsev versus Struff, by the way, in the men's? But anyway, 40-15. We'll serve into the forehand of Świątek. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand cross from Kudermetova is good. Backhand from Świątek's really good. Drop shot from Kudermetova is not good enough, is it? Oh, it is. Świątek misses the backhand. Should have put that away. So an easy hold in the end. The easiest hold of the match for Kudermetova. And she's nudged in front in this set for the first time this match. So she'll be happy with that. Peaches says Saber reverted to her old style of play when she starts to lose to certain players last week. Lost to Ego was proof of that. Let's hope if Ego wins when they meet again. Well, I think that's a bit harsh, Peaches. I just think the clay, she's good on clay, but Ego's just a lot better on clay, in all honesty. I just think the fact is that Ego's best surface is clay, and you could argue that Sabalenka's worst surface is clay. She's still good on clay, but that's her worst surface, you'd say. I'd say she's better on grass and also better on hard court. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't think she played too badly. I just think Swiatek was just too strong. But we'll see him. We'll see, I guess, in the Madrid final, how it goes. She has the ability to trouble Swiatek, but she needs to make a lot of first serve and also consistency from the back of the court as well. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Needs to attack these second serves they could have make Swiatek pay. Peach says the Maltese funny. Makes you wonder if Arena can beat Iga in Madrid, even though Iga beat Arena in Stuttgart a while ago. Second serve. Backhand into out from Kudermetova. Back forehand cross, sorry, even from Swiatek. Forehand down the middle. Forehand to forehand here. And goes forehand down the middle again. Forehand to forehand. On the stretch, Kudermetova. It's a slice. Backhand put away from Swiatek. We've seen that a lot today. We've seen Swiatek hitting those angled forehands cross court and Kudermetova on the forehand slice, and it's not been effective. She's been stretching, and it's looked awkward, and it normally means that she's going to hit something desperate back into court, and it's going to be short. And Swiatek has just taken advantage of those and put those short balls away. Yeah, Peter says never in a million years what an odd pair to play each other. Struff and Karatsev. Yeah, Karatsev and Struff in a semi-final, I think, is what's weird. No one would have expected that in a Masters 1000. Backhand to backhand, and the Swiatek backhand finds the net. So 15 all. Yeah, the says the Madrid semi-finals on the men's side was not what I expected. So this is when a lot of people say that the WTA is very inconsistent. And actually, the men's has been more inconsistent as of late, and maybe that's the fact that there's no Nadal or Djokovic, but no Tsitsipas in the semi-finals, no Rublev in the semi-finals, no Zverev in the semi-finals, no Musetti, no Rune, no, obviously Sinner's injured, but we've got Karatsev and Struff and Chorich, which I don't think not many people would have picked those three in the semis. Alcaraz, yep, he's the favorite. He's in the semi-finals, fine. But everyone else, I don't think people are picking them. Second serve, forehand from Kudermetova, backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Swiatek, massive backhand. Oh, Kudermetova almost looking to say that's just too good. Started sliding and just stopped. It just flew past her. Way too good. Yeah, it's vintage Swiatek. Backhand down the line when it's firing just looks so good. 30-15. Serve out wide, kick serve, backhand cross from Kudermetova is massive. What a second serve return. And it's a winner, 30 all. Multi says, I always forget Chorich won Cincinnati. Yeah, he did. Max says, I want this match over an hour. It should be, to be fair. It's 45 minutes. It should get over an hour. Max says, congrats to Kudermetova for winning another game. Not sarcastic at all. Forehand from Kudermetova's missed. That's a big opportunity. She's not taking advantage of these second serves enough. There was that one return winner in the previous point, but apart from that, those second serve points are going a lot longer than they should be for Kudermetova. Needs to be attacking that ball a lot more. This time she goes long with it. 40-30. Serve from Swiatek goes into the net. Second serve coming. She's been struggling with her first serve big time here, Swiatek, by the way. Swiatek struggled to make a lot of first serves. First serve percentage in the first set, I think, was like 39%. Second serve into the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand down the middle. Forehand cross on Swiatek. Forehand on the stretch by Kudermetova goes long. So a hold to 30 in the end. And it is 1-1. She gets on the board, Swiatek, in this second set. Someone in the crowd says, come on, Iga. Keen, of course, for Swiatek to win, I'm assuming. A lot of Yazdas in the crowd as well, I'm sure. Big news, of course, on the women's side with Raducanu injured and out of Roland Garros and also Wimbledon after the news that she'll be having surgery on her hands. I think she already had surgery on one of her hands or both, but also she'll be having a procedure on her ankle as well. She'll be out for a few months. Second serve from Kudermetova is good. Backhand behind Swiatek, slice from the pole. Then forehand on the line from Kudermetova. She lines it up. She's just missed it though. She goes into the tram lines. Love 15. Good defensive work from Swiatek. Love 15. Serve into the forehand of Swiatek. Backhand to backhand here. Or backhand in the middle from Swiatek. Forehand into up from Kudermetova is massive. More of that, please. Beautifully struck. Forehand winner. Just pounces on that slightly Lupia. Ball by Swiatek and just crunches through it. Peach says, I'm not an Emma fan, but sorry to the injured. Yeah. Look, you want everyone fit and healthy, no matter who you're supporting. That's my opinion. Good serve, though, from KUDERMETOVA. It's a really good return, to be fair, from Swiatek. Right at the feet from KUDERMETOVA. She gets down low, though, and navigates that forehand down the line beautifully into the open court. 30-15. Serve did its job and dragged her out. And beautifully placed forehand. I think it actually clipped the baseline. Very good from KUDERMETOVA. And of course, Wozniacki, Radwanska, two of the OGs doing it. Peaches KUDERMETOVA can lift. Hopefully she does. Yep. Yeah, we want to see something competitive, don't we? Of course we do. Serve out wide is the second serve. Backhand cross on Swiatek. Backhand in the middle from KUDERMETOVA. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Swiatek on the forehand again. Then goes backhand cross. Backhand from KUDERMETOVA does go wide. So it is 30 all. Or 30 all, sorry. Even. Big point coming up here at 30 all. Serve into the forehand of Swiatek. Good return. Down the middle. Then goes forehand into out. Backhand cross from KUDERMETOVA. Finds the net. It's a bad mistake to make in the serve. That first serve right into the hitting zone of Swiatek. Need to be more pinpoint. She finds herself having to save a break point early in the second set. Can she do it is the big question. Here we go. 30-40. Oh, served on a tease and ace. Beauty. Absolute beauty from KUDERMETOVA. Juice. Dutchy says you need a Tim Hortons double-double, says Dutchy. Yeah, you know what? It's not even that late here, actually. It's 11 p.m., but I'm feeling really tired. It's been a long day. Served on the tee from KUDERMETOVA. Short return. Steps in. She doesn't put it away, though. Swiatek reads it. Reads the forehand. What a lob. Forehand cross from KUDERMETOVA is good, though. Then goes down the line. It's way too good. Really good composure, I have to say. Swiatek, great defensive work. But the forehand cross from KUDERMETOVA from that shot was very good. Great angle. And dragged Swiatek out. She kept her cool here. And then goes down the line with the forehand into the open court. Beautifully struck forehands. Multi says, Tim Hortons, is that an American chain? Never heard of it. I think it's American and it's Canadian, isn't it? It's Canadian, I'm pretty sure. When I went to Canada, it's very big. There's Tim Hortons everywhere in Canada. It's kind of like the equivalent of Pret here, or Starbucks Costa, I guess. Second serve. Game point here. Forehand from Swiatek's good. Forehand to forehand. Oh, again, though, finds the net. She's just sometimes going a little bit too flat. And on the clay, there's no need to because you don't really get a lot of purchase going that flat on this surface. So she just needs to give herself a bit more margin for error there. Morty says, well, I've heard of it, but we don't have it in Malta. That just says Canadian-American. Serve down a T is in. It's a let, though. So let first serve. American is Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Oh. Peaches says, have to jump off walking home and I got to walk my dog. No problem at all. Thanks, Peaches, for being on. Second serve coming up here for Swiatek to potentially attack. Big opportunity here. Oh, double fault. It's a big double fault as well. Oh, that dragged down into the net. Thank you, Cam. Very kind of you. Very kind. 5 gifted memberships. Isa with 1. Yeah, Elf says Swiatek top. Yeah, I mean, you can't really argue with that, can you? Not at all. Multi says welcome to the new members. Yeah, welcome indeed. Fault second serve coming up. Serve is a second serve into the backhand. Backhand down the line from Kudermetova. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line from Kudermetova. Goes into the net. Break point is converted from Swiatek. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 2-1. And Kudermetova fighting so hard but can't manage to hold. So she does nudge in front here in this second set. A break and a set up. Swiatek. Can Kudermetova come back? It's not looking too good. Multi says, oh, okay, we have Starbucks and a few Costas as well. Yeah, it's pretty similar to the UK. Multi says, Cam the King. Yeah, indeedy. Indeedy. Alf says, Swiatek will win versus Sabalenka. She'll be the favourite. She'll definitely be the favourite. That's for sure. It's impossible to say otherwise. Guys, remember to that like button, please, and do subscribe if you are new. Really do appreciate it. Great to have you guys on, as always. Get involved in the chat. Get involved. And, yeah. Music is very upbeat in the stadium. Yeah, thank you, Cam, for those 5 members. Very kind of you. Who will get the other 4 memberships? Because only one. Elf got one as well, so that's 2 memberships. Yeah, accept it. If you've been gifted one, just accept it. It's free from Cam. And if you're lucky enough to pick one up. Yeah, that's true. Alpha says Swiatek #1 in the world. Yep, she is. She's definitely the best on clay, that's for sure. I think anyone can dispute that. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Second serve goes into the backhand of Kudermetova, into out backhand. Forehand on the line from Swiatek, clips the net called slice from Kudermetova. Good depth. Forehand is what happened there? Swiatek thought it was out, and she kind of barely hits that forehand into out. And Kudermetova misses an easy backhand. Tries to go down the line ambitiously, misses it. Don't know what she's done there, to be honest. Serve is out from Swiatek. Clips top of the net cord. Stays on her side. 15-love. Second serve coming up. Into the backhand of Kudermetova. Clips top of the net cord. Backhand to backhand here. Then steps in, goes backhand, crosses, missed it. It's a bad miss. 30-love. Actually, this match is about to go over an hour. Woohoo! Is that the... Do you think this is the indicator of a good competitive Swiatek match where it goes over an hour? Elf says, best channel, cheers, bro. No, thank you. Thanks for tuning in and appreciated. And also you can thank Cam for your gifted membership even. So that wide, forehand on the stretch from Kudermetova, backhand down the middle from Swiatek, backhand to backhand here. Steps in, Kudermetova goes backhand cross, good pace, then goes forehand cross. Forehand for Swiatek, forehand from Kudermetova goes long. 40 love. She's shouting to her box. She's not happy. KUDERMETOVA. She's got the power. She has the ability. The inconsistency, though, is it's killing her, to be honest with you, in the exchanges. There we go. 40 love. 3 game points here. Served on the tee is an ace, I think. I think that's in. KUDERMETOVA challenges it. It looks very, very close. KUDERMETOVA thinks it's out. She's been pretty good with her challenges today, to be fair to her. So let's see. It is out, I think. Yeah, just great. That's another really good challenge. Very good. Not just good, very, very good. Impressive, yeah, exactly. He'll go to the comments in a second. Oh, good second serve, though, from SWIATEK backhand to backhand here. Great depth from SWIATEK backhand from KUDERMETOVA. Had good depth on it as well, though. Clips the baseline, SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand here now. Forehand is missed from SWIATEK, so 40-15. Max says, Fazan, I recall someone saying that Iga prefers short and quick matches. You know what? Which player doesn't like short and quick matches? If you ask any player on tour, would they prefer to play 4 hours of tennis and win, or clean up and win in under an hour? They'd say win in under an hour because it means they have less work to do, and then especially if they've got future matches coming up as well, it's not a final. They'll want to stay nice and fresh. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, she just seems to have an affinity to the shorter ones. Oh, backhand from KUDERMETOVA was out. Was the call, and there's a challenge though, and it is out. So good call from the line judge. SWIATEK does hold 3-1. Ortiz says too much pressure from Iga. Yep, KUDERMETOVA has the eyes of an owl. Do you think? Max says, let's see how Iga will do during the summer season of the hard courts. I'm more interested to see how she does on the grass, to be honest with you. I think hard court she'll be fine. She won the US Open last year. Alpha says, I am from Poland. Iga Świątek is the queen of tennis for us. And the queen of Poland, we love her very much. Nice. Well, good to hear. Oh, forehand to forehand. Massive forehand from KUDERMETOVA down the line. Great forehand winner, 15 love, but she just does find herself 6-1 and 3-1 down in this second set. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen going forward. But she's going to have to find more of that, isn't she? That's basically what needs to happen. Oh, good serve, backhand to backhand here. Świątek misses her backhand, so that does mean it's 30 love. KUDERMETOVA, she's been very up and down with her serve. So as he is missed. Second serve coming up. Second serve into forehand of Świątek. Forehand down the middle from... Oh, yeah. Forehand from KUDERMETOVA missed again. She's just struggling to find that consistency. So Donati, forehand from Świątek is in. Backhand from KUDERMETOVA goes long though. That does mean we're at 30 all. She's got to be careful. Double break and it is over. It would be over. I'm telling you now, definitely be over if she gets a double break. Served on the tee, backhand from SWIATEK is in. Into forehand corner, steps in, goes backhand down the line. Beautifully done. 30-40. Fantastic return point from SWIATEK. Great composure. She finds herself now 30-40. That means breakpoint opportunity here for SWIATEK. Serve down the middle from KUDERMETOVA or into the body. Backhand for SWIATEK goes long, so juice. I think it's at Roland Garros when juice is égalité, something like that, isn't it? Is it égalité? I think it is. Right, juice. Serve into the body, backhand down the middle, backhand down the middle again from KUDERMETOVA. Massive backhand though from SWIATEK, swerving. And she went down the line with an absolute beauty. KUDERMETOVA thinks that it could be out. She could have swerved it wide. I don't think so. No, it's clipped the it's clipped the line. I think she knew that, probably just wanted to waste a bit of time. Good serve down the tee is long. Maltese says Fazan, yeah, stunning, says the Maltese. Andrew says, hi Fazan, 3 nights in a row for me. Hi MJ, how you doing? Second serve, backhand from SWIATEK is in, backhand miss from KUDERMETOVA. The double break is secured. KUDERMETOVA is just so inconsistent, and it's a shame because she's got the game. She's got the game to trouble SWIATEK, but the consistency isn't there. And you cannot win tennis matches with this much inconsistency. Max says, does anyone know how many juices this whole match? I forgot to count long. No idea, but quite a few. Quite a few. Guys, remember to that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Thanks for tuning in as always. Get involved if you haven't done so already. Very good. And it says, hi Max, I'm waiting for my deli to get my taco / quesadilla and cheese sticks ready. They do have salad platters that made me think of you, Max. Yeah, salad. KUDERMETOVA doesn't look happy at all. Because wow, eager demolishing Kuda, yeah. And this is, I thought KUDERMETOVA would put up a bigger fight. Yeah, agreed. Max says MJ taco quesadilla sounds pretty good right now. That is the best. What can I say? Yeah. Around today so I can pick out. Classic. Classic. Right. 15 love. So done a tee from SWIATEK forehand is in. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Kudermetova. Guys, let's keep Elf. Let's keep the chat politics free, please. Appreciate your support, but let's keep it politics free. And it says, do you, for example, follow any American sports, not American tennis players? I do not know. Not a fan, to be honest with you, of American football or any of that other stuff. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Second serve goes into the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand down the line is missed from Swiatek. 15-30. And Max says, MJ, I do plan to follow basketball. I've got to know the rules on how it is. And it says it's the NBA playoffs, but it's baseball season now. Interesting. 15-30. Serve into the forehand of Kudermetova. Clips top of the net. Gold forehand down the line from Swiatek. Slice from Kudermetova. Steps in. Swiatek goes backhand into the net. Wow. What a miss. She hits the ground in frustration. Not surprised. It's an easy put away. She puts that away in her sleep normally. That backhand instead. She finds herself at 15-40 here. Kudermetova has two breakpoint opportunities courtesy of two mistakes from Swiatek and real gifts, I think, from Swiatek as well. So out wide, forehand from Kudermetova is good. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Backhand from Kudermetova. Backhand to backhand. Swiatek goes down the line. What a backhand. Wow. That is huge. Takes it on the rise. Unbelievably executed. One breakpoint saved. 30-40. Max says, I remember someone saying that baseball is declining in the US in terms of popularity. Andrew says, wow, Iga has a losing record against Maria and demolishes Saba. Let Sakkari beat Saba. But Iga would destroy Sakkari on clay. Serve into the forehand. Oh, Swiatek. Forehand to forehand. Down the line goes Swiatek with the forehand. Beautifully done. Moving Kudermetova around beautifully, dictating proceedings from the back of the court. And she does save 2 break points. We're at juice. Alpha says Iga Swiatek after rest is 4 times stronger. What she does is a shock. NBA games, you just watched the last 5 minutes, MJ. Emphatic today from Iga, says the Maltese. Yeah, so far it has been, especially if she manages to close this out the next 5-10 minutes. Serve into the forehand. Forehand to forehand. Forehand long from Swiatek. And that means we're at advantage Kudermetova. MJ says, okay, put you on my phone. My food is ready. Time to munch down. Feast. Okay, advantage Kudermetova. Another breakpoint opportunity here. Can she finally convert? She didn't manage to do so in the first set. On the second set, she's got chances now. Third breakpoint opportunity of the game. She's going to have a second serve as well to look at. Huge opportunity here for Kudermetova to get it back on serve. Well, no, not back on serve. We'll get one break of serve back even. Second serve, backhand cross on Kudermetova, backhand down the line from Swiatek, forehand cross on Kudermetova, forehand down the line from Swiatek, backhand from Kudermetova, great depth, then goes backhand cross, she's missed it though, drags it wide. Oh, too much width on that. We are back to juice, another breakpoint save, that's 3 from this game so far. Beautifully done from Swiatek. Looks like she's just a level above or level or 2 above even Kudermetova. Serve into the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand down the middle. Backhand from SWIATEK down the line. Forehand to forehand here. Beautiful forehands from both players. Kudermetova goes down the line. What a forehand. Oh, that's massive. Massive from Kudermetova. Huge stuff from her. And we are back to advantage. That forehand down the line is like an absolute laser when she hits it right. And dare I say, it's a little bit Federer-esque. It looks a little bit like Federer when she hits that forehand on the line. It's the way she hits it, the kind of technique. Doesn't always put it off, but when she does, it looks pretty good. Serve into the forehand, but then she does that classic. Serve into the forehand, and she just slaps it into the net. Back to deuce. And 4 breakpoint save from SWIATEK. Max says, I thought Kudermetova would have taken the breakpoint. Yeah, same. Same. A bit of topic, a video recommendation of Whitney Houston singing with her daughter live. MJ says, no, I got cheese sticks instead of onion rings. Yeah, I think cheese sticks is better. Serve into the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand to forehand here. Massive forehands from both. Forehand on the line from SWIATEK. A lot of air on that, but then finds a beautiful forehand cross. Rips it cross court. And that means it is advantage SWIATEK. First game point of this service game. There's been some very good points to save. The breakpoint opportunities. SWIATEK's held her nerve so far in this game. She has a game point. Serve into the backhand. Forehand cross from SWIATEK. Forehand on the stretch from Kudermetova. Forehand on the line from SWIATEK is way too good. Beautifully done. That is so good from SWIATEK. She saves 4 break points. And Kudermetova's been pushing throughout this match, but the scoreline's not going to suggest that. It's going to suggest that SWIATEK has steamrolled her. And she's just been so much more clinical than Kudermetova. Peter says this match is still going on seriously. Yeah, well, it might not be going on for much longer if Kudermetova doesn't hold here. Does she get double breadsticked? That's the real question. She'll be helping no. So out wide from Kudermetova. And the return from SWIATEK goes wide. And this is there is a Brit actress named Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah, what about her? Alpha says, I have tears in my eyes that SWIATEK is so young and the best tennis player in the world, and I'm proud to live in such a time that she represents my country. Very nice. No relation to Whitney and Bobby. No relation to either. Serve on a tee from Kudermetova. Backhand down the middle. Forehand cross on SWIATEK. Forehand to forehand here. Backhand cross on SWIATEK. Great depth. Backhand from Kudermetova. Hits the... What happened there? Her backhand hit the floor. That is... you only really see that on... Well, in club matches, really. I mean, that's a shocker. Guys, we're at 84 likes, 16 likes off 100 likes. Come on, hit that thumbs up button, the like button if you haven't done so already. Really does help us out. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Thank you for tuning in as always. You can also become a member if you want for some cool perks by hitting the join button if you are a subscriber. Massive serve on the tee from the juice side from Kudermetova. Paints the line. And the return from SWIATEK on the backhand doesn't find its way over the net. Max says, about British actresses, Fazan probably knows who Keira Knightley is. I do. I don't... I want to be controversial. I don't think she's particularly good looking. I don't want to objectify people, but I know that's why you're mentioning her. But yeah, no. A lot of people my age, though, were like, had massive... Yeah, they really liked her for obvious reasons, but not for me. So that wide from Kudermetova, and backhand missed those. So 30 all. And this is, I know her. She dated Orlando Bloom. He's a Brit too. Hedgehog thumbs up. El says, I see that high as a dragon. I think the blueberry hit the eye nicely. Don't get it. I feel like every Brit actress dated Orlando, really. Double fault from Kudermetova. Shocker. Oh, it's a shocker to do it at this stage. And it means that SWIATEK opens up a match point here to double breadstick Kudermetova. This head-to-head is just not really kind, to say the least, for Kudermetova. And it is 3-0. Can she make it 4-0 here? Kudermetova served on a tee is a good one. Slice return. Drop shot from Kudermetova into the net. Oh, no. Oh, and she bows out with a whimper. There's a very, very brisk handshake at the net. Kudermetova gets a short ball from SWIATEK and just dinks it into the net cord. SWIATEK wins comfortably 6-1, 6-1. A very, very good performance from Iga Swiatek, and she wins very, very comfortably. She makes the final of Madrid here, and it does mean that she will face she will face Arina Sabalenka in the next round. So a big, big, big matchup, a replay of the Stuttgart final, and can Sabalenka play better than she did in that final and challenge Swiatek, make it really competitive? We shall see, but I have to say, Swiatek will be the favourite, and rightly so. And as Maltese says here, Yazda Iga. Max says, MJ, I can see that. Every Brit actress dating Orlando. Daji says, thanks for Zan Sleep Well. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Do subscribe if you are new, and also do leave a rating or review if you are listening on, or if you do listen to the channel on podcast platforms. That's the analysis-based videos, etc. as well. And that says bye, everybody. And it says, oh my god, my food is so heavy, I must have ordered too much. Yeah, Orlando Bloom does date Katy Perry. He is American, isn't she? Maltese says, yeah. Alfel says on Saturday, waiting for Sabalenka. Yep, Peter says, thanks for the stream. Take care, everybody. Take care, everyone. Guys, yeah, see you hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, some good matches on tomorrow. So if it's not myself, I'm sure there'll be someone else on. So see you guys then. Take care. Remember to that like button before you go, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.